Have you been looking for a bunkhouse with elevated style without the elevated price? Good, because I found it. Strap in, kids. We got a lot to go through with this one. Welcome to the Forest River Wildwood X-Lite 26ICE. That's a lot to go through. I know. But the X-Lite, elevated brand for Wildwood. ICE, it actually stands for Intelligent Camping Experience. So what they've done is they've taken all the touches and features that you knew about the Wildwood and the X-Lite brand. For example, the 4K blade lighting, the awesome layouts, the beautiful Versa Lounge systems. But they said, we need something that people who haven't had an RV could get into an RV without feeling like they're breaking the bank. So they took a few features out, things that if you've never had an RV, you'll never even miss or know that are gone, and said, bam, we're going to give you a better price point for it. Welcome to the ICE. Let's start in the rear of this coach, which comes in at 32 feet 9 inches, roughly 6,300 pounds dry, and can easily sleep 8, 10 people, the whole nine. Plus, you got a king bed suite in the front. We'll get there. Stay with me. Going to start with the double over double bunks, because if you're looking for a bunkhouse for the family, this is where you want to look first. Do you have the space? Do you have the storage capacity? Yes and yes. Right away, I love what they did with the design of this one. The Wildwood folks do such a good job with design. This looks absolutely beautiful. From the arch cutout that we have here in the wall, which they didn't have to do, it just makes it look a little bit more upscale. You got your double over double bunks here with the extra thick mattresses. I would just advise getting a mattress topper and maybe a sheet to cover it. But you got USB-C and charging, mushroom LED light, window with another curtain. Down here, you'll see we got another double over double bunk with lights, USB charging, and some slide storage here. But what's different from this and the standard DBH layout, super slide on the off-camp side, bathroom and bunks in the rear, is they've separated some of the spaces. Love what we did here. I have my sink, which is oversized, decorative vanity mirror here with the LED light behind it, GFCI outlet, tankless water heater, and teak-style wood storage underneath. They separated that from the toilet and shower because they know that, look, if you got 8 people in here, somebody's using the bathroom, you can't block up the sink, man. You got to have some functionality to it. So give you a magnetic pocket door with lock to break away the high-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush, and my shower and tub surround. Yes, you actually have a tub surround in this bad boy. I got the shower curtain and the shower curtain liner. Very nice touch. You don't see that in a lot of RVs. Extra large skylight here. I got a vent with a little mini fan, my corner notches, my shower handle, and my controls there. But what I love about this is if you're camping with the smaller kids, you're camping with the dogs, or you just need to get cleaned up in here. And with showers, there's a chance stuff might spill out onto the floor, splash everywhere. You don't have that here. You got the lip. It's going to protect that upgraded, easy to clean flooring. Right outside the bunk area, though, some very nice features too. Check this out. You are set up and wired for solar. Highly advise getting solar put on this if you don't have it, or if your package doesn't come with it. Right here is your, I like to call it the walk up and watch it glow type of touchscreen, but this is your command panel. This is where you come to cut on your lights, cut on the exterior lights, as well as run out your awning, run out your slide, maybe cut on your water pump if you need it. And this is also Bluetooth connected. Got something special for that here in just a second, I'll tell you. But for your tanks, on this one, you got a 39-gallon fresh, 60-gallon gray, and 30-gallon black. Awesome gray tank. Black tank, I'm not so worried about because that's going to hold the least amount. Would like to see a little bit bigger than 39 for a family bunkhouse, but I dig it. You know, we're in that get you into your first RV so that you can test the waters, not break the bank, but see maybe for your second RV, or maybe this is your second RV, let's see what you can get for the next upgrade. One of the things I love, the JBL Aura Cube, which is multi-zone sound, but they also have a brand new command system that's remote. So if you see this pouch, there's going to be a little Android phone, for lack of a better description, that's going to allow you to control a lot of the functions of your 26ICE from the cell phone. Absolutely love it. The other thing I love, let's say you're outside grilling and cooking the dogs, the burgers, or whatever. You need to get to some kitchen stuff. You got a slide door right here with, check this out, wood drawers on full extension that pull all the way out. easy to reach by just wrapping around the door from the outside, grabbing the spices or whatever, and putting it back. Or if this is where you want to put the accessories, the grab and go stuff, maybe the water bags, whatever, what a awesome use of space right there. And I'm just getting started. Elevated style, elevated functionality. They crushed it with this. I'm used to, on the super slide, on the off-camp side, double bunk RVs, seeing the booth dinette and the jackknife sofa. What they've done with the ice and with the Wildwood, love it. I got the bamboo style blackout shades. I actually got cloth curtains, iron bar. I got the cutout with the LED light, the shiplap style siding on the back sides. And how about a Versa lounge setup? Chris, what is Versa? Well, let me tell you. First off, you got the jackknife sofa right here. This reduces down into a sleeper, but to help you organizing some of your storage, they give you bins underneath that you can slide away and hide. You got them on both sides. Plus, you got them under the dinettes on both sides. And you say, okay, this is kind of cool. But what makes it versatile? This. Now, you take this out. Let me move this around a little bit. Flip this around, and you're going to see over here on the dinette, you see how they had these little slots? This back goes in those slots. And let me see if I can get them in there. Obviously, you want to remove the table before doing this. But now you go from having a booth dinette setup to having a cab booth, aka just a two-seater if you want it, a chaise lounge. But look what happens to this space when I bring out the jackknife sofa. Look at my sleeping spot right now. Not only is it longer, I'm wider up here. And if I reduce this down and make it a bed, now I have two beds that the kids are absolutely going to love. Talk about a crash out party. They can watch the TV over here, the movies, play the games, whatever. You got the fireplace that's going to give you additional heat, additional light, some ambiance. And right behind that is a reimagined hidden storage compartment. Absolutely love this. My buddy Ryan said this is for the kids that took geometry class because you can see the perfectly lined shapes that my buddy Odie designed inside of this. A very, very good job. The other thing I'm a fan of, I got a handle, man. They actually gave me a handle versus those latches. I love it. Now, they even made the refrigerator look a little bit elevated thanks to the acrylic front. But you got yourself a Furrion 12-volt, 10.7 cubic foot fridge freezer combo. Absolutely love that. And for my kitchen, recessed 3-burner cooktop, I got the Furrion microwave that is also convection and air fryer. Tons of prep space. I got pressed surface countertop, undermounted oversized sink, residential style sprayer, huge window with a free floating shelf on top of it, surrounded by a decorative wood valance. Add the 4K blade lighting in here, and it just looks more opulent. And for your space and storage, check it out, man. From the hidden drawers to the little spot under the sink, all the way to my mini spice rack. They have elevated the camping experience just by doing a few little tweaks. Now, let me ask you, seeing this and this far in, do you feel like this is a entry level? It doesn't, does it? From the hooks on the wall all the way down to this gorgeous Versa Lounge system, everything in here to me just screams elevated, elevated, elevated. And it's not even the best part, in my opinion. Let me show you what is. From your magnetic pocket door, which, by the way, if you notice, even has a guide up top, giving you more privacy and sound dampening, to your custom king-size tilt-a-view bed, the parental sanctuary is exactly that. It's a sanctuary. You got opposing windows on both sides. Spot for your TV backer and power. European flat front cabinetry, which, by the way, you'll have to touch and feel because it's textured. Ward hanger bar, storage spots, even a laundry chute down there, which is very nice to have that you can grab from the outside or vice versa. And I even like what they did with the Ward bar. A lot of times the Ward bar is down lower. So when you do hang something up, the bottom of your clothes get crumpled. The fact that they put this up here higher means you can hang your stuff and it won't actually be bad. Now for the bed, we got the tilt-a-view up right now so you can see how it is when it's actually up. But if you notice, there's strut supported storage underneath with more storage bins, accessible from the outside, and I got cubby nightstand space on both sides with power. I got flat front storage up top, and I even have a pet step over there on the campsite. And that's not even all. I'm not even done. You got another storage spot in there. What's missing? You. And here we are on the outside of your all-new Forest River Wildwood X-Lite 26ICE. This beauty is ringing in 32 feet 9 inches. You're looking at roughly 6,300 pounds dry. Let's start with some of the camp conveniences you're going to get, like up front, powered tongue jack, twin 20-pound LP tanks. Plus, you got the battery box right there and your battery disconnect, which is underneath the mini diamond plate rock guard, protecting it from the elements. All seated on a awesome single weld powder-coated aluminum frame, which is going to give you some good support for this coach. You'll also see you got that Superflex roof over the top. On the side, you'll notice you got the 4K blade lighting here. Yes, it looks good, but it also serves a purpose to give you some additional security at night if you need to access things like the pass-through storage. Don't touch my water. Don't you dare touch my water. Whew. But finished off pass-through storage. Right there, you'll see a good shot of the timber core construction that's in here. And you even got dry erase on your luggage door. So if you need to leave a note, hey, gone to the store, missing fishing lures, tell the kids, buy me something, bada bing, bada boom. Your hinges are also covered. I like when they do this because the metal hinges, if they're exposed to the elements, can rust and cause streaks on your beautiful laminate doors. Not a fan of that. Power stabilizer jacks in the front and the rear, and you got an automotive coating on your retro aluminum siding here too. What does that mean? So look, this aluminum is the thickest in the industry. That's going to help with the temperature regulation. The automotive coating is going to help keep it from fading. This 80% tint on the sealed safety windows is going to help regulate that temperature for you as well. I got a 16-foot awning with more of that 4K blade lighting. Got some right here. This is the back of your 20K BTU furnace, and trust me, don't put a camp chair there. Don't ask me how I know. You got yourself an enclosed underbelly on this bad boy too. I got myself a double axle right there, the Dexter Easy Lubes. The extra wide berth in there too is going to help a little bit with the towing. That just means as opposed to bumping, it's just going to be a little bit more of a smoother ride. But you do have a palm mount for your TV on the outside. So if you want to take the TV from inside and bring it out, AKA you don't have to buy two, you absolutely can. Fresh tank fill there, power, cable, solid steps leading me into the door, and you even have a mini outdoor fridge. So you do have an LP quick connect right there. This, the mini fridge, and this right here could be a great storage area for maybe some of your cooking utensils for the outside. But I like how they added this in. To me, having the outside kitchen on a bunkhouse is pretty much essential, because if you're cooking for a lot of people, I mean, you saw you got 3 burners in there. But if you have your grill going out here, and I needed to access something from in here, I just pull that, bam, get it. That's awesome, man. That's freaking awesome. So 4x4 sewer hose storage on the back, external shower with hot and cold, and the back of my hot water heater. You'll also see your backup camera prepped on this. The arch ceiling and the rain nozzles are going to help keep stuff off this coach. And on the other side, that's where you're going to see your dumps, AKA your tanks. And remember, for your tanks, you got 39-gallon fresh, 60-gallon gray, and 30-gallon black. But for a coach that comes in barely 6,300 pounds dry, 32 feet 9 inches, so if you got those state parks that limit you to 35, you're in the sweet spot, man alive. Elevated interiors, elevated designs, elevated entry-level experience without the elevated price. I know what you're saying. Chris, you're full of it. Check it out for yourself then. I challenge you to go to rv.campingworld.com or just come into your local Camping World. They made the ICEs, the Intelligent Camping Experience RVs, for a reason, because they saw people wanted that elevated experience without paying the price. So sure, it doesn't have everything that the standard X-Lites will have, but did you see anything missing in there besides you? I didn't. So leave me some comments down below. Let me know, what did you think of the 26ICE? And please, while you're at it, click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do it, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young. See you soon.